Welcome back, graduates. Today, I am going to show you how to configure your frequently bought together and your upsell modal at the same time in this video. So what that looks like is you add to cart and a upsell. This is the upsell modal. You can select the variant and also you can add to cart or continue with purchase. So now the t-shirt and the shoe has been added to cart. So let's just add this shoe, continue purchase, and now the Omni shoe, or I apologize, the Versi shoe has been updated to my cart as well. So in order to configure this, you're going to go into the back end of your Shopify store. And there's a couple things you're going to have to do is create a meta field and then assign the product. And then also then go into the theme editor and assign it there. So let's go into the theme editor and let's show where that is. This is the Shopify dashboard with Ecomify theme uploaded. I'm going to click on customize. And right here, I am entering the theme editor where you can click on a featured product to enter the product page. Or you can go into the navigation here and choose products and default product. You will already have this all these blocks laid out for you as well. And today we're going to focus on the upsell and the frequently bought together. The reason being that we're talking about both is because they both use the same meta field namespace. As you can see, upsell modal, Ecomify upsell, and frequently bought together, Ecomify upsell. On both of these are different blocks. You can hide them if you do not want them to show. So scrolling at the very bottom, you can just hide it, and it will not display. And if you want to hide the upsell modal, then you can also hide that as well, and it will not display. But let's turn them on for example purposes. So for the frequently bought together, it's always going to have the main image or the main product, which is the Ecomify mug, because what it's telling is instead of just adding this, let's just go ahead, add the Omni shoe and also the Versi and the plain t-shirt as well. So that's what it is calling here. And also the upsell modal will be the exact same products you assign as well they will be used as this same exact meta field as well. So what you're going to do is you're going to go into the back end of your Shopify store and go under settings. And you're going to immediately click on meta fields. And right over here, I'm going to show you as an example for demo purposes what we have, and then also how to create it. So Ecomify upsell. So this is what it's going to look like, ecomify.upsell. The namespace is ecomify.upsell. Leave the description alone, and you're going to choose product, and you're going to be able to choose a list of products and then just save. So I'm going to go and create a meta field to show you what it looks like, and I'm going to add a definition. So once I'm in here, I'm going to name this as Ecomify upsell, just like in the theme where it told me, like this. And right over here, it's going to have a default namespace, and it's going to fill this in for you. Please remove this and add ecomify.upsell. The reason why this namespace and key is already taken is because I've already created it in the back end. So I'm just showing you for demo purposes. This is the layout, and this is the functionality of how to create a new definition. Next, what I'm going to do is select my content type, and right now it's going to be a product, and it's not going to be one product. I'm going to be able to have a list of products, so I choose list, and then I click save. So what this will look like is this: Ecomify upsell, leave the description alone. It's going to be the product, and it's going to be a list of products for the value. Now, when I go back into here, I'm going to go into my products, and I'm going to go into my Ecomify aluminum bottle, And these meta fields will be displayed at the very bottom of the product page. So scrolling at the very bottom, you'll start seeing the meta fields, previous video, the quantity breaks. And so now we have ecomify.upsell. For here, you can select 3, you can select 2 or 4. Keep in consideration the website real estate of how many you want to upsell. So 2 or 3 is the perfect number. So I'm going to clear this all just to show you what it looks like. When you go into the products here, it will be empty like this for Ecomify upsell. When you click on here, it's going to ask you to select products. You can click on any products you see fit for that product. This means that when somebody lands on this product, the aluminum bottle, they're going to be seeing this frequently bought, this frequently bought, and this frequently bought product. In addition, this will also be for the upsell as well, displayed for the upsell. And I'll get to that in a second. So I've chosen these 3 products and I'm going to click Save. So once I give Shopify a bit to update, I should see the mug, solution, and cleanser. So let's view this. Scrolling down, see the aluminum. So I see the mug, I see the solution. So no matter what, you're always going to have to see the aluminum. So what this is saying is whatever next 2 products you choose are going to be the first 2 to come up. So on frequently bought, it is the original product plus 2 more items. Now, this depends on a couple things where it does rotate sometimes, I believe, but not all the time. So when I add this to cart, and now it is in my cart right over here. However, for the upsell, when you add this to cart, the upsell only applies when you click on add to cart here. And now I see a mug or a solution. So it was one of those products that I was able to select for my upsell right over here. And I can add this and continue my purchase. And now my cream solution is added as well. So the upsell modal only works when it's add to cart. The frequently bought is right over here, and that is used with the same namespace meta field, ecomify.upsell, as at the very bottom right over here. The reason why I know this is because when you go to the upsell modal, it's going to have a modal title, heads up before it's too late. It's going to be the Ecomify upsell, and you can also choose how many products to display. Right now, I only have 2. I can have 3, and I'll save that. And now I have 3. Continue button is the continue button down here. And also you do have a countdown timer for the upsell block here. This uses Unix time, so you can click on here to learn more. And then timer pretext, this offers expires in, and that is this text right here as well. If you want to learn more, you can just simply click on this and it converts whatever time you need, and it will convert to the time needed for your next promotion or deal. Now going to the frequently bought block, you're going to go into here, and these are the settings for the frequently bought together. And this offer your users the ability to buy multiple related products at once. So what this is saying here is this is a text size, H1 biggest, H6 smallest. Then you are using the same Ecomify upsell, and then you are limited of 3 products. So right now it's limiting of 3 products. It's always going to show the original product. So if I have 3 meta fields, note, if I have 3 meta fields set here, and I want all three to show, I would need 4. So now I have the original, now I have the mug, I have pullover, and I have, well, this is a different product. This is the Ecomify mug, and I'm on the aluminum. So I can go into the aluminum and find that. So to do this, I'm just going to go and I'm going to refresh. And now scrolling down, I'll see 4 of my products. I'll see the original, I'll see the mug, the solution, and the cleanser that I talked about. So you have to create the meta field. So a couple steps again, create the meta field, name it ecomify.upsell. And then in each block here, the frequently bought and the upsell, using the same meta field, you can change the text, the number of products, and the timestamp for the upsell. The frequently bought is the text, the size of the text, and the limit of products as well. And then the image orientation and thumbnail. Image orientation, landscape is more horizontal and portrait is more vertical image. And landscape is more of it has a border around it, and none means no border. When going into your meta fields, note this, that you can add as many upsells as you want. You can also order them how they are viewed, first as bestseller or top promotions, things like that. And you can always add more, and you can always rearrange. But note that when going into the theme editor, you have to allow the limit of products to be viewed. So if you selected and chose 6 upsells, you have to go into the upsell modal and allow for 6 if you want all 6 to show. If you do not want all 6 to show, you can choose 3 or you can choose 2. These are things to test out, but this gives you the flexibility and also rearranging the products as well. Now, also, if you want to just test which one works and which one doesn't, you can always, hide one or display one and display not the other to test out. But that is how you configure the frequently bought and the upsell modal.